As soon as I walk up to this is our second or third dumpster, I immediately see some chips. So I kind of move some stuff around. I decide I'm going to go ahead and just hop on in. I immediately pick up the chips once I'm in, and I realize the first bag is sliced, but the second one I pick up is completely fine. So I go ahead and grab it, and as I'm looking at it, I realize it's just off-brand Fritos. So I look around the other ones and make sure that none other ones are sliced, and some of them aren't. So I go ahead and grab those. After I finish going through the chips, I realized there is some monsters here, and I don't really find those very often. And I realized that the bottom is pushed out from pressure, it looks like. So I was kind of skeptical about grabbing those, but I grabbed them anyways. Mason Wyatt wanted them, so I figured screw it. I found some noodles, some other small stuff, some bubbles, a pen, and then what turns out next is pretty shocking. As I'm looking through this stuff, I uncover the rest of the monster, and as I'm picking them up, I realize that one of them has a tag on it that says the customer dropped it. After I find the monsters, I look through under some bags, and I find a bunch of soap, which I found one of these right before, and I also found a box cutter, and I realized, wow, it's in perfect condition. I don't know why it was thrown away. And now that I think about it, as I'm editing, it probably was thrown away on complete accident. But I also find some carpet powder, which is to make your carpet smell good, and I've used it before. It seems to work pretty nicely. That is it for the two dumpsters over here. The other one didn't have anything in it, so we're going to go ahead and head to the next one. The next dumpster here, I pick up these two big old bags that have something pro branding on them, and the logo on the brand is like a house, so I assume it's some sort of Canopy thing. There was another Canopy thing I got after the first one, and that is all for this dumpster. This dumpster, I immediately see some soda as soon as I walk up to it, which is great, which definitely means I'm going to be hopping in. I see some Starry and Pepsi, which I'm not a fan of both, but I still grab them anyways because there's other people that I guess like them. So I start handing this stuff to Mason, and that is all I get from this dumpster. This dumpster we normally don't get anything from, but Wyatt was digging and he found a hand, which was pretty cool. So I was like, here you go, we can go ahead and grab that. And we're looking through some stuff, and we find, well, some open gum, which I guess technically it would still be good even if it was open because you just pour it out into your hand, but not gonna risk it. And then Wyatt also finds this stress ball that's a brain that's popped open. So we walk away from this dumpster with a cool hand and still a win. This dumpster here, I dug through a bunch of broken up pallets with nails sticking out of it to get just to this bag, which worked out because I got some new earbuds. I got a brand new thing of very nice markers, still use them now, and some more new earbuds. That is the only thing I get from here. It was still a pretty cool dumpster. I also find this chicken, which I was hoping would go make that annoying sound, but it doesn't. It was broken, which kind of sucks. But that is all we found. Time to go to the next one. Now, the dumpster beside this dumpster is a very nice one. Or used to be. We used to get stuff from all the time. But this one that I'm currently in is the recycling dumpster next to it. And Wyatt took a look in it, and I realized there was some trash in front of him. So I decided to take a look, and I realized that there is a bag full of very good items. And I take a peek in the bag and realize there is a gigantic bag of Skittles. So I'm going to need to just start looking in recycling dumpsters. There's some toothpaste, which we used to get all the time. But I'm definitely going to have to start looking at these dumpsters, especially this one now that I know people put stuff like that in it. And that's all I get from here. The other one, like I said, was completely empty. On to the next. This is the dumpster that we get all that cleaning stuff from. It's hard to believe just because we only got stuff from 6 different dumpsters out of like 20 that we checked. I decided to just cut all of them out instead of saying when we didn't get stuff from them, because it makes the video a lot shorter and it doesn't waste your time if I were to have them in it. So I immediately see this stuff and I realized, wow, I can't believe this dumpster actually has completely good chemical stuff in it. And I decided to open the bag, see if there's anything there. Of course, none of them do. There's also this broom, which we find out is actually filled with glass that's stuck in it. That's why it was in there. So we just decided to throw it away after we get it. So I'm going to go ahead and hop in this dumpster, get all the stuff, and then afterwards I'll show you guys everything that we got from this adventure. Hello guys, this is the next morning after last night. This is the haul, pretty crazy haul. One of the last dumpsters gave us a bunch of cleaning stuff, which really filled the table. So, you know, pretty cool about that. But one of the cooler things was we had 2 canopies, but it turns out we had just opened them before I started recording this, and neither of them have the actual cover that go over it. So, just pure metal. So, pretty useless, but here's everything. We got a bunch of bleach, which bleach does go like bad after a year. So I don't know, and it doesn't have like an expiration date, so I don't know when like it was made. There's also some extreme degreaser, pretty cool. Some oxide stuff. I don't know. I think it's oxide stuff. OxyClean. Some Pine Glow cleaner, some Clorox stuff. Cleaner and bleach. Cool cleaning stuff. We got some mold and mildew spray, a lot of it, and some scented bleach, which I don't know why they threw away all the cleaning stuff. I mean, it's a crap ton of it, and I'm just can't believe it. I've never gotten so much cleaning stuff. But in this box, I don't know why it's like oozing out the tops, but it's like moisturizer or something, conditioner, something you use to clean yourself. I don't know. I couldn't really find it on the bottle. We got a bunch of drinks, pretty sweet. These were new, but Mason Wyatt decided to take one, so not new anymore. We got some off-brand Fritos. We got a cool little fidget thing. Some white out. We got this really long, I don't know what to call it, hex bit, I guess. We got a bunch of kitchen soap, which this one I found before I started recording our adventures. But I got these 8 bottles last night, as you saw in the video. I got some powder for your carpet, whole bunch of monsters, and I found out, well, I'm sure you saw in the video, but there was a label on all these that said customer knocked them over. So pretty crazy that I've never gotten, you know, new energy drinks. So that was pretty cool. And then we got a box cutter, which is pretty sweet. Pretty sharp. I actually used it, as you saw in Harbor Freight. We got some new earbuds. Seems we get new earbuds every single time we go and search this dumpster. I don't know why. I mean, they're perfectly good. And then we got a radiator pressure test kit, which is pretty cool with everything in it. I'm going to show you. So that's pretty cool. And then we got a bunch of medicine stuff, some vitamins we'll probably just throw away. They expired like a year ago. The bag of Skittles is pretty sweet. I didn't think we'd get one of those. And some toothpaste, which we've gotten a lot of before, but all in all, pretty good night. We also got this cart. So thank you guys for watching, and hopefully see you guys in the next one. Another cool thing real quick is the hand. I thought it was pretty cool. We got a hand. I don't know. Pretty fond of it. But yep, thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, and hopefully we can get another good night like this one. See ya.